Hey guys, welcome back to the Diet Doc Life Mastery Podcast. I'm Joe Klemczewski here with Dr. Kori Propst. We're going to talk about something that I think really is a perfect extension from our last podcast, which was gratitude in terms of pain and chaos. And this time it's accepting help. And Kori, I made the remark that it's easier to be grateful when there's somebody you can express that to. And what better person than somebody that you're allowing to help you? So tell me why this struck a chord with you.
Yeah, well, so what's so interesting to me is I think it is easier to express gratitude towards someone or something. And yet it can feel strange at the same time. Like I'll speak for myself. I want to give more than just a thank you. Like, that doesn't seem like enough. At least it hasn't in my situation where people were offering help left and right. Like, I'm going to bring you food. Let me come take care of you. Can I just bring you lunch and sit with you and talk with you for an hour? Like, it was nonstop, Joe, after this happened.
Well, we're better at expressing gratitude for that, but not accepting the help. It's like, no, I don't want to bother you. Don't do that. Yeah.
That's what struck me about this. Like, and we have a really hard time asking for help. But when people do tell us, I would like to help you, here are the million ways that I would like to let you know how important you are to me and how much I care about you.
That has been a huge pivot for me, Kori, because I was a person who would just not accept help. And it wasn't pride or ego. I truly feel like I don't want to bother you.
That's it.
And I realized I was taking away the opportunity to let them give a gift. And so it is such a turnaround for me, I'm telling you. But in the last couple of years, it's been a very intentional thing to say, okay, even though my initial response is to say, no, don't spend your time on me. I don't need it. It's no, let somebody do something because it's so meaningful to them. And it will be a great connection point for both of us.
Yes, there's this little voice in the background. Sometimes it's really big for some people, which is, I don't want to be a burden to you. Please don't spend that time. I know you're incredibly busy with your own life. You have 4 freaking kids and all of this stuff and to-do lists, and you're going to put me in the center of it? Like, no, that's not okay. And when we do that and we say, no, thank you, it's okay, we rob that person of the happiness that they can derive from giving us a gift like that. And you know what? If it were too much, they probably wouldn't have offered it in the first place. They wouldn't have offered the meals, the food, the visit. Like, people like to help other people.
And one of the things that we've talked about, Kori, is the fact that we're all going to face some pretty rough stuff in life. There's no question about that. And so will it make you or break you? These are the kind of things that can really bring out something good. And I don't necessarily think that things happen to us bad just to teach us something, but we can have the attitude to learn from it.
Yes.
I don't think things are, orchestrated in a way that we're, some agent is going to make us suffer to refine us.
Right.
But we can let it refine us. That's our choice.
Yeah.
And so these are those things. If we push people away, we don't accept help, we really miss an opportunity to be enriched through that relationship, to let other people see it and be a part of compassion and generosity. I mean, these are the things we say we want in the world, and then we kind of push it away.
I, like anyone else on this planet, Joe, can get very just kind of sucked into my day-to-day work and routine and, my tasks and responsibilities. And when this happened and the outpouring of support, their huge outpouring of support, when that occurred, that just, I don't even want to say it reminded me, it minded me, like, you have a ton of people in your life, Kori, who care about you and who love you and who want you to get through this positively and in a healthy way and resiliently. And to put myself in a position to receive it, like, because something difficult like that has a great potential to shut you down and close you down and constrict you off, and for you to isolate and be like, no, I'll take care of this. Like, I just got to get through it. You know, it's hard and rigid, and to soften into it and open up and allow and receive, like.
Yeah, nothing aligns people more than a common cause, usually around suffering. I mean, think of the GoFundMe accounts, think of national disasters where all of a sudden people are giving and serving and driving. And, you know, it's just like,
yes, in the midst of just huge amounts of trauma, people feel more connected and less lonely than ever.
So guys, that should be your rallying cry when things are going bad around you. Not only be willing to accept this help, because you're actually going to enrich other people's lives and allow them to experience what that compassion feels like on both sides. Other people will see it. That's literally what we all want, which is to make the world a better place. That's what we say. And this is one way to do it, starting with yourself, letting people in, even in your times of pain. Mm-hmm. And I'll go one step further, Kori. Maybe it's okay to even ask for it, not just be willing to accept it, but to pick up the phone and say, you know what, friend, this is a time that I really need you. How fast would that friend want to help you? And yet, how many times do we fail to reach out?
Mm-hmm. Well said.
So, all right, Kori, again, Dr. Propst, health psychologist, brilliant behavioral scientist helping us out here. Thank you so much for that. And you guys watching and listening, I think we got one more episode that we're going to do as a summary point to wrap this all up. So stay tuned, and we will catch you next time.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Joe.